Religion versus politics can be interpreted as religion versus the government, with the first example being the Taliban versus Western culture. When the United States gave billions of dollars in weaponry to the Afghan resistance and Taliban to fight against the Soviet Union, but in turn the Taliban took over Afghanistan, banning anything related to Western culture, most popularly clothing. This began the conflict between the U.S. government and Taliban forces in what is known as the Middle East in a Western perspective. This eventually led to an attack in New York from the Taliban linked to the religion of Islam that are considered extreme. The religion of Hinduism in India can be seen to be affected by their government by placing quotas on caste systems and creating ads to link people of the same caste. Religion versus secularism can be seen as the Soviet Union's dismissal of religion, located in this specific example in Eastern Europe. The Soviet Union used propaganda to associate religion with the past and built monuments to suppress the church. Countries in turn began to persecute Buddhists in the Cold War and Vietnam War. In retaliation, Buddhists had burned themselves. As informed by the New York Times, religion versus politics can be seen in Saudi Arabia in 2011 as women were given the right to vote and run for political office. Under Sharia law, based off of Islam's patriarchy, women were denied voting and running opportunities. Of the 4.5 million women, only 132,000 voted, most likely due to the religious government and ideals set in the country. As well, LA Times discusses secular versus religious countries, as more religious countries would have a higher homicide rates, including Colombia, Brazil, Mexico, and El Salvador, as opposed to secular countries with low homicide rates such as Sweden, Japan, Norway, and New Zealand.